I like to show you guys the problem and then show you the solution. Oh my God, it makes me laugh. But really, most of you don't want this. We're gonna let Jojo in a minute. Jojo is a kind of a nutty dog. Grabs the leash, wiggly worm, can't calm down. I'm gonna put the leash on, I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna do the doorway method, I'm gonna show you what you should do with your nutty dog, and many of you have dogs exactly like Jojo. Okay, I'm ready. Jojo's coming in. There's Jojo, oh my goodness. Jojo just got here 2 days ago. Jojo, I know, you're gonna go for a walk? Look at grabbing of the leash. How do I deal with this? A lot of you guys have asked that. Drop it. That's one way I deal with it. Let's see if he does it again. I said drop it, he said no. Well, he's like, what does that mean? I don't care. I'm gonna show you what it means. Jojo, I know, Jojo's such a good boy. Drop it, and dropped it. Why did he drop it? Because I said drop it before, and I grabbed his lips. Why would we go, oh, let's get the treats out, let's get the clicker out and drop it? Why? Well, my way was not mean, and my way worked, and we didn't have to have treats, right? That's what we got to figure out in life. How much treats do we want to use? How much do we want to have them on them? And how much do we want to use our body and our voice to be the training tool? Okay, Jojo, come on. Jojo. Good. So you're going on a walk. He also does this. He's just a bowl. Look at him. Look at this. Okay, so drop it. Sit. Stay. Voice. Tone. Oh. Okay. This video is becoming something completely different. Mouthing of the hand. Mouthing of the hand. None of this is me, by the way. None of this, but this is Jojo to a T, and I'm gonna talk you through it before I do anything. Okay, this is why he's here. He's a very impulsive dog. He's not even a young dog. He's just very impulsive. Look, this is the first thing you don't want with this. This is not a big game. I'm gonna set it up like the mouthing of the hand, look at how he got his, okay, so we're over this. So I'm gonna now do it. I'm gonna be done talking. I like to show you guys the problem and then show you the solution. Oh my God, it makes me laugh. But really, most of you don't want this. You just don't. He's big. This is a big dog. You want to just be able to put a leash on. You might think it's cute. I actually kind of think it's cute, but it's not a big game. So I'm going to do the method that I told you guys about. It's in the bloopers because I forgot which finger to use. But so I'm going to go switch hands because they get used to doing their paw. Come on. I'm going to move. And sit. What was it before? I had him sit. This floor is not too slippery. Come on. This floor is not too... Oh, here's the other thing too. He can get out of this collar and he knows it. So you have to create a martingale. So you take these two fingers. Come on. I'm over it. I'm over it. See how I created a martingale? It's actually got... Is this a martingale? Okay, this is a martingale. So I'm just going to use that. This is not like, let's do this, let's fix all that nuttiness and mouthing and all that with like the nice way. We're not doing this the nice way. If he wants to not feel the collar be tight, he should stop laying down. Oh, look, we have a calm dog. We have a dog that I can now touch without mouthing. And, oh, he thought about, oh, he's now thinking about mouthing. We're over it. This whole thing is not a big game. The collar and me as a human being is not a big game. The owner is not a big chew toy and a big game. None of this is a big game. He doesn't like it. I don't care that he doesn't like it. Come on. Sit. I said sit right there. He took 2 steps forward. He might have sat, but he might have sat right here where he feels like sitting. This is not like a dominance thing. This is a dog who is not sit. So it was big game. It ain't a big game. Nothing's a big game anymore. It could be a big game when I let him loose on the leash. It could be a big game when he's playing with his friends. Come on. Sit. Good. So I tried, every time he lies down, instead of pulling him up, because he's already, Good boy. Good boy. You want a dog that's tamped down. This guy thinks life is just this big, I've said it many times, just a big game, and it's not. Like, he has to do certain stuff. He's here because he's out of control. Okay. Sit. Stay. Fly out this door for all I care. Doesn't matter to me. Where's he going? It's all about reading off me. Sit. Good boy. You're a good boy, Jojo. Okay. Beautiful. He usually wears a gentle leader, which helps him so much. They did a private session, I don't know, 3 months ago, and we conditioned a gentle leader. It saved her. He's big. He's like 90 pounds. But I don't want to use a gentle leader. I want to show you guys on a normal collar because I don't want him to be perfect. So if this was your front area with a big dog like this who's not a great walker, I would be doing turns and circles, and the minute he wants to go say hi to his friend Nala, I back up. You should be doing that. I do this all the time in my videos and in these privates. Now Jojo is following me on a leash. You don't be so quick to walk out of your house and just go on your walk. Sit. Sit. Lure into the sit. I didn't give the lure with the hand, I didn't give that in the first cue. I gave it in the second cue. I said sit. He said no, I feel like just staring at that dog. I said, I don't really care. I walked right into him. Then I said sit with the lure. Jojo, sit. Felt like a butt push down moment right there. I asked sit, you're gonna sit. Like, you're not even a puppy. You're an adult dog. We expect every time we say something. If it's a 6-month-old dog, I'm not like, make them sit. Come on. He's got enough energy to run around and be all crazy and grab the leash. He's got enough energy to sit and not lie down every time he feels tired. Sit. Okay. Oh. Sit. Good. So the weird little go this way. Good boy. Okay, I want Jojo a little tripped out because Jojo has everything figured out in life. He goes, oh, my collar gets grabbed, I flip over, I'm out their hand. Oh, I get to the door, I fly out the door. He's got everything figured out. So the fact that he's going like, what's up with this guy is a good thing. This notion of like everything has to be, and I'm not saying you guys think this, but there's this notion of like, there has to be such a consistency in everything you do. Variability and all that entails, which entails variability in reinforcement, variability in bridges, which is like, it doesn't matter what it means. Variability needs to actually go into everything. And that means that the dog should occasionally like look to you and question what you're gonna do, question what you're gonna ask, question things. That doorway method, that when I go, and some people go, well, why is the release at the doorway the same as the release on a walk to smell? It's intentionally the same release for different things, or for somewhat different things. It's intentionally different because I want the dog to sometimes go, I don't get it exactly. Let me look to this guy. So I'm not just going, release means this, and I go. You got to hold these dogs back. They're so impulsive. You've never dealt with a organism as impulsive as a dog. So you're used to dealing with other humans and children and maybe cats, and that's mostly it, and people in the world. So the impulsivity of a dog is so foreign to you that no one knows how to deal with it. And how you deal with it is you make them question things, and you release them, then you turn and you give them a correction, because the impulsivity is completely over the top. a lot of what I do, the fake leash takeoff method, I give them all the leash in the world, and then I go, okay, and some of these young dogs fly, then they hit the end of the leash. I faked them out. I was intentionally not clear. And it trips people and professionals and other YouTube, it trips them out. They don't get it. And it's very intentional. And the dog training world needs some new methods in it. Because walk around the world and see what the heck's going on with dogs. Dogs killing other dogs. Dogs biting in. The dog training industry is not working for dogs and people. It's just not. The positive reinforcement, the purely positive folks, are really not working for people. Then there's good dog trainers out there that are doing good things. It still needs to change. It's an S show out there with dog training. It's not good, okay? Things need to get shaken up a little bit. And I'm not saying I am, I'm just saying there's methods on here that aren't anywhere else, okay? So try them. Give it a shot. Try to wrap your head around the doorway method or the fake leash takeoff method or the go get recall method. Try to get your head around it, because if nothing else, if there ain't a perfect recall method out there, why not try the go get method? There is not a perfect loose leash walking method that people can actually do. Oh, where are you going, dude? That people can actually do. So why not try the stop method? Because it ain't working. All right. You a good boy, Jojo. Jojo, good boy. Sit. Oh, even when you start to talk to him, he started to bite that leash. Sit. Jojo, we're not asking, buddy. Have that attitude. We're not asking. Like, once you're beyond a puppy, okay, and I've trained the behavior, sit, stay, walk well. Once I've trained it, you're doing it. Puppies are different. Little kids are different. You treat a 4-year-old way different than a 16-year-old. Okay? We expect certain things from a 16-year-old we don't from a 4-year-old. We expect certain things from him that we don't with a 6-month-old puppy. All right. Hopefully that helped. Attitude and my methods and why I do what I do and how to deal with kind of a exuberant, happy dog that does whatever the heck he wants to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like these methods. If you like some of the uniqueness of these methods, give me a subscribe.